Welcome back everybody. Now the new Fanatical Spring Mystery Bundle has just been released, so let's jump in and see what's inside. So a little about the bundle. We have Fanatical have put together a special exclusively curated roster of fantastic AAA and indie titles for us all to discover in the new Spring Mystery Bundle. Plus 10 lucky gamers will be able to find our best of 2020 hidden packs inside, each worth over $300. And as always, if you're one of those lucky 10, congratulations, but fuck man, you have to be really lucky to get your hands on one of those dropping. So fuck it, let's get straight into it. So the standard price of the bundle is £6.55 and we shall go and see what game 1 is. Today we have Space Pilgrim. Oh yeah, quick disclaimer, I'm not expecting anything truly amazing to come out of these, because obviously the previous one that they had, they actually did a lot of decent games in them, so I would imagine this is more of a filler between now and the next decent one, but we'll see, you never know. Game 2 is Stealth Inc. 2 and game number 3 is Golf Club 2. 3 outstanding games right there. Number 4, Arcana Heart 3 Love Max Giggity. Number 5, Under Night in Birth Exe Late. God, some of these names, man, really putting a test to it. Number 6, we have Double Dragon 4. Number 7, we'll do Solo Tales from Space Mutant Blobs Attack. So let's do number 8, Bear With Me, The Lost Robots. Number 9, we have The Deed Dynasty. That's like £1, I think it is. Goes in a junk pile. And finally, number 10, we have Guilty Gear X2 Reloaded, which I don't think is actually too bad. But looking at a few of those, I have seen those in the bundles previously, because obviously Fanatical just finished their like bundle blast event, so there was a lot of bundles knocking around, so I would assume you're going to find a lot of these in here. Anyway, let's go and price this one up. So we're all priced up, and as stated before, the price of the bundle that was purchased was £6.55, and this came to a staggering £111.64 as the RRP on Steam. Now I did actually snigger at this bundle for a few of the games, but I just didn't realise actually what games they were. I mean, that Golf Club 2, I thought it was a completely different one. That came to a price of like £25 on Steam. That Arcana Heart came to £23, and that Under Night as well came to £23. So some not bad games in that one. Let's move on to the next one. So here we go with bundle number 2. The first game is Memoria. Number 2 is Taxi, and number 3 is Guilty Gear XX Ascent Core Plus R. Oh god, this made me laugh. Then we have Primal Defense. Love that game, by the way. Love that game. Tower defense game, brilliant. Number 5, Nostradamus: The Last Prophecy. We've had that a couple of times before. Number 6 is Recovery Search and Rescue Simulation. So we'll solo number 7, Tharsis. Let's call it Tharsis. Number 8 is going to be Valnir Rock Survival. Number 9 is Of Mice and Sand Reversed. Never heard of that one. And number 10 is Ethelords 1 and 2, which we've seen before. Okay, let's go and price this up. Okay, with this one we had the 5% discount coupon, so the bundle was £6.22 and the RRP on Steam came to £84. Let's move on to bundle 3. And here we go. So the first one is Just Ignore Them. Number 2, Inferno Climber. Number 3, we have Night of the Rabbit. So let's do number 4, Tales of Candles Keep Tomb of Annihilation. Number 5, Space Pilgrim 4. And number 6 is Bear With Me, Lost Robots. That's the first repeat that we've had. Number 7, Dragon Fantasy, the volumes of Westeria. Then let's do number 8, One Finger Death Punch. Number 9, Extinction. And number 10, we have Guacamole Gold Edition. Okay, let's go and price this one up. So with this one now all priced up, again we paid £6.22 for this, and the RRP on Steam came to £93.40. And I must admit that Extinction game actually stood out more than anything I've actually seen from Fanatical as of yet. Never even heard of the game, but when I was watching the trailer and pricing it up, it looked really good. So we'll see if somebody fancies getting their hands on that on the stream as well. Okay, let's move on to bundle 4. So here we go. We have This Book is a Dungeon. Number 2, 1954 Alcatraz. And number 3, Night of the Rabbit. That's the second repeat so far. Let's do number 4. The Franz Kafka video game, if I'm saying that right. Better Late Than Dead for number 5. And number 6, Override Mega City Brawl. I actually know the price of that one. Number 7, Arcane Heart 3 Love Max again. This might be a relatively highly priced bundle. Number 8, we have Vampire of the Sands. Number 9, Taxi again. That's terrible, by the way. And number 10, we have Guilty Gear X2 Reloaded. So a few repeats there from, I think it was the first 2 bundles. Anyway, let's go and price this one up, see what it comes out as. Bundle 4 came to an RRP on Steam of 102. Now, as you saw by Bundle 4, we actually started to get a few duplications of keys in that one, so we'll see how we go with Bundle 5. Which is right here for us all, so wish us all luck. First one is Breeze Blocks. Number 2, Taylor Mode 005. Number 3, Boomtown Deluxe. Number 4, we have Jump Stars. Number 5, World Ship Simulator. Number 6, Guilty Gear Izuka. Number 7, Way Out. Number 8 is Republic. Number 9 is European Ship Simulator. And finally, number 10 is going to be Death Fungeon. So let's go and price this up and then have a little discussion about what we've just seen. And here you go with this one. Again, paid £6.22, but you can see the drop in price of the 5th bundle. It's £66.61 as the RRP on Steam. Compared to the original first bundle, that's almost, well, I was going to say half price, but it's not. But there is a big difference there. And you can see on the summary right now. So all 5 bundles cost me £31.43, and the RRP on Steam for all 50 games is £457.65, which is astonishing, absolutely astonishing. The average price for each key on Fanatical Mystery Bundle, or the Spring Mystery Bundle anyway, is 63p, and the average price for Steam for all those 50 games you would pay £9.15. And I've divided it up there. Even though the RRP on Steam looks, you know, outstanding, well, it is outstanding, you need to pay attention to, I actually got 8 games that were under £2. 8 games that were under £2, and I think a few of those came in that very last bundle. Quite a few games there in the £2 to £5 section, and then variants upwards. We obviously got a few decently priced games. They may not be decent games, but decently priced games. In Golf Club 2, Override, Extinction, Under Night, Arcane Heart, Memoria, and Night of the Rabbit. Obviously got a few duplications in there as well with Taxi. I think it was one of Guilty Gear X's as well, plus a couple of others. But obviously I buy 5 of the bundles to showcase the drop rates and what you could potentially get out of them all. Obviously it's not guaranteed that you're going to get the same ones. Fanatical do these as like so people would maybe buy 1 or 2, and you're not going to get so many duplicates like I do. like I said, I make the videos just to showcase what you can get and the amount of good or potentially good games that you can get in them. But I'd also like to know your thoughts. Are the games in this bundle really worth your risking your money, shall we say it that way? I mean, the way to do it is, if you are unsure of what type of game you're after and you don't know what to play, you know, you choose a random bundle, play one or two of the games that you would never have heard of, because I'd never heard of Extinction, but that looks like a good game to play. That Taylor Model 005 looked like a relatively decent game to play. I've never played it. But obviously that 31 quid could have been spent elsewhere, like on the new Doom or something along those lines, or even Borderlands 3. That's actually half price. I think it's 25 quid now on Steam, comes out today. So could that money have been spent elsewhere? That's for you to decide, not for me. Mine is just showcasing you what you can get. But you have seen a few of my videos now. Do you prefer the smaller bundles where you get the 10 keys, no guarantees of what you're going to get? Or did you prefer the previous one where you got really good AAA titles and indie games, let's call it that as well, for the higher price of, I think it was 11 quid? Or did you prefer the one before that where you actually paid I think it was £1 more, maybe £1.50 more for the bundle, and you were guaranteed a AAA title in those bundles for the extra £1? Let me know in the comments of what you think, and hopefully Fanatical might end up reading them and bring out more of what you want. So that's all from me. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you all soon.